With the federal election now just a few days away, the Thunder Bay Public Library wanted to give local voters the chance to connect directly with the candidates from the Thunder Bay area ridings. A meet and greet event was hosted at the Waverly Library last night, where attendees were able to speak with 8 candidates and learn more about their platforms. Jessica Clement was there.
Local voters had the opportunity to engage one-on-one with the candidates from the 2 area ridings Wednesday night. This meet and greet event saw all but the Green Party in attendance. We asked the candidates in Thunder Bay Superior North for their thoughts on this type of event compared to a debate.
I think it's an opportunity for people to meet their candidates, but I don't think it replaces a debate process, because what often can happen in events like this is you're having really private conversations. Candidates can say really whatever they want, and there's no one there to challenge them on their record.
You know, in this situation, a lot of it's one-on-one, or most of it's one-on-one. You might be speaking to one person, a couple of people might be listening in, and they're pretty specific questions. So this gives the opportunity for the individual to come and ask you the question that they're most concerned about.
I mean, it's similar to door knocking with respect to the con side. You know, when people don't get to hear the debates, they don't necessarily get to have those ideas tested, right?
It's a lot less stressful, and you get to hear from real people. It's not just talking head, talking points. It's just it's a more genuine, honest approach, I would think.
For the Thunder Bay Rainy River riding, NDP candidate Yuksem Wan was in Toronto at the time, but spoke to attendees via Zoom. We asked those who came in person what they're hearing the most from voters.
A lot of people are really concerned about the United States, about Donald Trump, his kind of threats of making us the 51st state, the implications that has economically, and people are really worried about that.
What I'm hearing a lot is that people are really concerned about the high cost of living and affordability of groceries, the inability to have great paying jobs, but not really being able to get into the housing market here for our youth. So they're really concerned about those sort of things.
The members of the public are very concerned about affordability. I have also heard from a number of people that they don't want Canada involved with the United Nations or the WEF.
Library CEO Richard Hogman says as a library, it's their job to give local voters access to the information they need to make informed and educated decisions.
I think unless a candidate happens to show up at your door, you probably don't really have a chance to see them in person, know who they are, and ask them your question specifically. So we wanted to create an event that really wasn't about us, wasn't about us moderating or asking our questions. It was about giving access to the community, to the candidates themselves.
Jessica Clement, TBT News.